right, so here she is, the decorated kickboxer, back for another run here in the UFC. Such a wide, vast array of kicks and punches in her arsenal, but it all comes back to elite technique.
Oh yeah, she has phenomenal technique. There is no wasted action. What I really love is the left hook. She does a great job of throwing her left hook behind her right hand. She throws the right hand and the left hook follows. It's always so tight. It's always so clean. And then outside leg kick. Every combination ends with a kick. When you think it's over, she is putting one more technique, one more opportunity to put some damage on you before you get to go back to space and go back to the safety of her out of your face, which will only last for a short period of time.
She certainly has a crowd-pleasing style. No surprise to see her back in a high-profile slot here tonight. All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tracy Cortez! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Maycee the Future Barber!
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go with round one, and you can expect she's going to go to the body early. She's got some of the best kicks in the game. Right. Well, she blocked that punch. Oh, beautiful hook there.
Left hook!
Well, she has come out guns blazing tonight. You know she's got an aggressive style. That's exactly what we've seen thus far.
She's a sharpshooter.
Yeah.
She is a sharpshooter in the highest order. And every time she steps in the octagon, she's looking to finish the fight as fast as she can.
Oh, she lands a roundhouse kick there, DC. She said she wanted to make a statement. Roundhouse kick will do just that.
A roundhouse kick landing will absolutely make a statement. And if it lands in the right spot, it can end your opponent's night.
Man, these women not wasting any time and both realizing a lot of success offensively early.
It's a great fight. It looks like it belongs in a video game.
Oh, and now a big left hook. And mixes in a takedown. Why not? All right, setting up the armbar here.
Beautiful setup on that armbar. She's got it very tight.
Oh, that's gotta be it. And somehow, some way she gets out.
What a beautiful job, pushing the leg over your head, freeing your head, defending the armbar submission. Beautiful, unbelievable.
Good work from the top here by Cortez. Oh, her ground and pound is on point here. She's made this a focus going in to make these strikes count. Certainly doing that tonight.
She's making each and every one of them count, doing a very, very good job of landing shots, landing them in combination, and making them all matter.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Pretty impressive ground and pound display here, champ.
She's doing a great job of finding the right time to take her ground and pound opportunities.
Cortez is back in half guard. Oh, that's a Nice job by her there to reverse the position on the ring.
She was in trouble. Now she is the one handing out the punishment. Great change of position, very quickly.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Here's the kick, blocked by Tracy Cortez. Found the target with that left hand. Oh, rips the body shot there. Bobby Leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Effective jab there by Cortez. How good a job does she do defensively to protect that head, raise the guard? A lot of good things in there.
Yep, hands up, chin down. She's got a perfect position for defensive boxing. Oh, big punch land.
Well, she has really come out aggressively tonight, and it has certainly paid dividends. No feeling out process whatsoever. She has gotten after it right out of the chute. Cortez gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively.
Continuing to go to the head. Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly.
Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt.
Now we get some space as she separates from her opponent.
Straight to the body there by Tracy Cortez. That marks the end, and we'll see if she can recover from getting stunned by that huge shot just before the horn. Of course, you know she's only got 60 seconds here with which to recover. They'll get her on the stool. Physically, she's compromised. Mentally, can they keep her in this fight? Well, a punch like that would have felled lesser women, but she survives and gets to fight another round.
She's as tough as they come. She's sitting on her bench right now telling her coaches, I'm good. I'm ready to go. That was just a moment. I'm still going to get the victory. I believe she has to change something. She cannot continue to do the same thing and expect a different result.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two.
She's a beast. Those body kicks will really pay dividends.
Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever? She looks like she could go 10 hard fives if need be tonight. Oh, doing work with the jab. Nasty cut on her nose, she's bleeding.
Oh, nice right hand, John.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Well, she has really shored some things up defensively here as she blocks another set of shots there.
She said it was going to be a focus, get better defensively, and tonight she's showing that the work has been done.
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now, and we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down a finish. Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage getting between rounds, and then try to reset, because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
Heavy on the cut, heavy on the cut.
Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Well, no setup, no problem. Leads with the right hand nicely there.
Wow, what confidence she is fighting with tonight. And everything's landing with so much power.
Pressure, forward motion, those were the buzzwords in our fighter meeting, and she's had that hook going all night.
And her head's moving constantly, so you never know where it's coming from. She lands another hook, and this time she hurts her opponent. Good right hand from the top. Oh, big stick up top. That's another one. And blocks that hard punch.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Takedown defense holds up. Clean with the right hook. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that.
Great timing on that double leg. That was a slick transition.
Right into side control. Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll.
Now she's in full mount. She is so dominant from the top position.
Cortez's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, really good strikes by her here in top position. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. Well, no surprise to see her opponent continue to attack that cut on the bridge of her nose.
Nasty cut on the bridge of her nose. She wasn't moving her head, and she is now paying for it. Her opponent now will be even more aggressive in her approach to try and advance the damage to her nose that she's already dealing with.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, shot to the body connects there, beautifully placed right underneath the elbow. She didn't really throw a lot of body shots overall in the fight, but in the latter stages, smart to work the body. Looping left hand misses the target.
Big shot lands for both guys. Great job blocking that shot.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yeah, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
That one connected. Cortez has got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Got to think that bodily investment is going to pay dividends later in the fight. Both fighters throwing heat now.
Oh, good knee.
Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially wrap.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that you hurt her before. She's gonna have to close the door if she gets hurt again. Oh my goodness, oh, nice body shot.
Oh!
Oh, she's hurt.
Just misses there with the left. Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure here? I'm not sure how much her opponent can take. Clear sense of urgency here as she tries to make sure the judges stay out of it. Cortez is blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment.
Oh, nice jab.
And she caught the kick. Well, you thought the cut man did his job, but that cut on the nose is just nasty, and it is pouring blood now.
Beautiful punch to the body.
She landed that jab. Back and forth we go. All right, well, the ref is going to step in here and call on the doctor. Her nose does not look like it did at the weigh-in yesterday. We'll see if the doctor stops the fight.
No, it didn't. She's been beat up a little bit. The blood is pouring down her face. But if you look at her spirit, it seems like she still wants to be here. She's not ready to throw in the towel yet.
All right, looks as though the fight is going to continue. The fans like that. Perhaps she's got to really go for it now.
She's got to really go for it. She's going to have to empty the chamber here. She's going to have to empty the gas tank, trying to finish this fight.
All right, so the referee is going to get the action back underway. She didn't even want the doctor to make his way into the octagon. He has since left, and she's happy to get a chance to fight on.
Right away, John. She's, no, I want to fight. I'm happy she's getting that opportunity. Now, you got to take advantage of this chance. You got to take advantage of the chance to go out there and try to right what you think would be wrong if the fight that stopped. And there's that jab.
Oh, man, that cut is getting worse. Absolutely nasty. Overhand to the head is true. Great technique there. She blocked the punch. And she misses with the left punch there. Oh, she continues to pour it on. She is landing at will, eternally aggressive with her striking, and she also has a pretty good gas tank, so she doesn't appear to be worried about that. Left eye starting to shut a little bit. That bears watching. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and they better get going on that cut. I would not say it's critical per se, but getting more severe by the moment. All right, back to the stools we go. She has absorbed a lot of damaging strikes in this fight. We'll see if she can recover.
She didn't do a good job of moving her head. She was a stationary target, and she paid for it. Her opponent recognized that the target was stationary, and she went all out trying to land big shots, and she opened up a nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, so she gets the flush knockout here tonight, and you gotta think this is gonna lead to a lot of big fights the rest of the way this year.
Big opportunities are presented after you have a performance like this. She did an amazing job. They got a massive knockout victory.
One final time to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 5 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Tracy Cortez!
Well, you see the raw emotions and the happiness out of her in her corner. What a result here tonight as she gets it done by knockout.
I mean, she could not have imagined that it would go this well. I know she said it would happen, but when it does, I mean, it's joy. It's joy like nothing you've ever felt before. You don't expect it.